Well, hello everybody, welcome back to episode 93, I believe I'm on, of Tyranny or Tyranny. I want to say I'm IVATOPia, and we are now, I believe, going to travel up here and see what this is. Because I'm also supposed to go back to this thingy guy, but... Actually, would it make more sense to go here? Then here, because it's 4 days 15 minutes. 1 day 12 hours. Because it'll teleport me to here to get there. Actually, might not. I think we go that way. Probably going to get some stuff on the... Yeah, I told you. After a few hours of difficult travel through the area with dense undergrowth, you happen upon a small stream where you... sorry about that, I got a little distracted. A massive spider came walking past. Literally started climbing up next to my screen. It's like, what the? And I don't know where he went now. He's gone on top of the shelf, so hopefully he stays up there. Anyway, where was it up to? After a few hours of difficult travel, undergrowth or that, you happen upon a small stream where you can refill your water skins and wash the sweat from your brow. Nearby, you spot large clusters of narrow trees with leaf-bearing vines coiling around their trunks. Okay. As the vines snake upwards, dozens of thin yellowish-green stems spring forth along the plant's cane. Some of them stiff and upright, others drooping downward like long hairs. The end of these stems are explosions of bright orange berries, radiant outward, ripe and abundant. To your eye, they appear to be brittle berries. Okay, is that poisonous? I don't know what those are. So what? The vines snake upwards, dozens of thin yellowish green stems spring forth along the plant's cane. There are very distinctive fruit, nutritious and energizing. They also, unfortunately, exceeding similar in appearance to brittlesbane, a berry that is tolerant by beastmen and animals, but rather toxic to humans. Oh, wait a minute. They are a very distinct fruit, notorious and energizing. They're also, unfortunately, exceedingly similar in appearance to brittlesbane. So they're similar, so they're not the same. That is tolerated by beastmen and animals, but rather toxic to humans. So if I have, it's toxic, but they're tolerated by beastmen. So what do I have? Examine the berries. The berry pits against your skin. Examine the vines, leaves. Eat the berries, examine the berries. Together in a tight druplet, the berries vary from bright orange to yellowish orange colour. The size of each individual fruit differs slightly between British berry and brittlesbane. Great. It's very difficult to determine without the two side by side. Rub the berries pits against. Now, examine the vine leaves. The leaves extending from the main vine are bright green and lobed, with edges resembling underwritten hills. This matches an old saying you recall about the berries. Leaves like hills, safe from chills. Leaves like rain, unearning pain. Leaves extending from the vine are bright green and lobed, edges resembling underwritten hills. It's like hills, safe. So they're safe. The berries appear to be safe. Okay, eat the berry. You adopt a curious approach, filling your pouch with berries while eating only a single cluster. The fruit is sweet and tart, surprisingly juicy for its size, and the thought of immediately eating another handful is tantalizing, but you'll restrain yourself with the stream as you guide. You follow the dense forest, eventually you reach the main road with little difficulty. Rush of sugar and oozing puts a spring in your step. Certain you spotted your edible berry from the toxic. You tear into the pouches and devour the berries. In by every bite, satisfied, you bond down the road, revitalized for the journey to come. Okay, so what's that done? Bonus. 20% recovery time. Heals max health for every 3 seconds. Nice. Okay, we did it. We managed to safely eat some berries. Yeah, we made it without any more trouble. Nice. Quite uneventful, in fact. It was just a berry problem. I expect to get attacked out for doing that. Okay, why are we here again? I forgot even why we came here.
I'll be your shadow.
Okay. From Faithbinder Callow. Oh, this is the stuff. Oh, this is where Sage L. That thing I'm supposed to read. Faithbinder, so many interesting stories have begun to circle around you. You say you have locked blades with bad men, overcome howling swarms of magebane, and even despite the restrictions of the Overlord, claim artifacts from the shadow depths of the old world. You seem to woo attention with the arrogance of a newlywed. I try to avoid attracting too many stories myself, but far be it for me to tell you how to pursue your objectives. I hope you soon make an effort to join us at court. In the B-word city, I often feel like it has been too long since we last whispered of the darker cons of terrorists. You're experienced so many of them as of late. Perhaps I can provide illumination. There we go, hidden truths. Dear Faith by IVATOPIA, may this missive find you in able health. I write to you in hopes of striking a bargain with the court. By the laws of Karos, I am proven of lies in my work for the School of Ink and Quill. I have written many texts, and while some of the particulars are at odds with history as taught by those loyal to Karos, I truly believe that our work is not blasphemous nor treacherous, and does nothing but ostensibly the inevitable of Karos. It is not my place to say what is and isn't worthy of censor. That duty, if I understand correctly, is yours. My offer is this. If you would see my texts, I would submit my neck to any sentence you deem worthy without protest. If you would preserve my texts, my life is worth little compared to the texts that require the life's work of countless sages. I understand such ravens will likely need to be kept in a vault far from offering eyes. 1 second, spider's back. Hey caramba, okay, back. I'll have to cut that bit out too. I don't know what's going on here. That same spider just literally just webbed directly in front of my computer, and it made me jump. And then I basically pushed back on my seat. He's like, you know, stop the episode. And then he's run under the screen, so he's at the back of my table somewhere now. I don't really like, because I don't really want to be bit by a spider. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, let's get this episode finished, and then I can find where he's gone, or leave him to do whatever he wants and just leave me alone. Sheesh. Okay. It's not my place to say what is worthy censor. It's you. My offer is this. If you would preserve my texts, I would submit my neck to a sentence. To any sentence you deem worthy without protest. My life is worth little compared to the texts that require the life work of countless sages. I understand such writings will likely need to be kept in a vault far from offending eyes. But if I can be assured our written echoes will live on, my flesh and blood are the courts to discard. You are amenable to my offer. Seek me out. My current whereabouts are far from the ruins of Relevant Citadel. See the reverse. I wasn't used earlier because I could have gone earlier. The parchment for instructions. If you make your way to the location directed, I will seek you out. On the reverse of his mission is a charcoal sketch of what appears to be a small keep built alongside mountain foothills. A map of the tiers is drawn in the corner with a circle that seems to indicate this location near Beaver Tier, north and east of the Beaver City. Okay. So he's got favour. He's wrath and favour, apparently. I got real big breath with this dude. Why? We are not completely without our senses. We knew Karos would issue an edict on our valley. Perhaps the Overlord has a sick sense of humour, but I can assure you I laughed when learning the death sentence doomed the Oathbreaker and the puppet equally. I had such low expectations for the servant of the so-called Archon of Justice. Tuners seem like more than a passive stooge that sits on the throne to legitimize the carnage and plunder of the other Archons. The face of prosperity that lets occurrence claim one thing while being another. I would have hoped you actually did serve justice. The notion not the arrogant, but your actions have said otherwise. At least I can thank you for proving my criticism entirely warranted. Well, my guy's supposed to be evil, not justice. You survivors of coming slaughter bear witness that IVATOPIA are of God. Do you take responsibility for the actions of my crew? Should my warriors come before the court's acts, tell Tuna they were starving, desperate, and easily manipulated into a struggle that was mine and not theirs. Sell this lie as well as you would sell the lies of the Overlord. Wow. God, Tuna, sages. He's kind of a bit of both. My dear IVATOPIA. Oh, there it is. Ars, Callum, L. Oh, I see. So Sages Guild, Tuners, Elden God. The court is buzzed with the news of the civil war represented from the chorus, and it is favoured are having little shouting matches in front of Tuna. The petitions to the court seem sweep up in talks of who will crush whom in if and when Tuna will bring down the gravel and stop the fighting. What has been more intrigued in other story of the event and well, Tuna sends you on what I thought was going to be a one-way trip to the well, and not only do you live, you somehow claim the mountain spear and you broke his edict too. Such things make a little civil war seem so trivial in comparison, at least to those who can separate the messages from the noise. Message from noise. Tell me, what was it like to break the edict, and how is it you took control of the spear? Thief by number. Oh, cool. So, have a quick look. Okay, so that's where he wants me to go to meet him. Oh yeah, he said it's opposite that. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. How are we doing for? Not bad. Yeah, looks like we're going to have a full-on fight here. Oh crud! I was trying to do that button.
Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, let's look around here quick. Since I kind of read all that, it's probably worth just saving here, isn't it? And probably a last fight in before we end this episode. Well, we got about 2-3 minutes of this episode. Let's do it. Oh sugar, we're gonna die.
Brave meat.
Okay, they'll stay there. Okay, come over here. There. Don't want to pull them others, do we? Because that probably would have been instant death.
Let's do this, you and me. Felt nothing.
Oh, crap down. Okay, why are we not working together on this guy? Just saying. Are we supposed to be?
Can't do that.
You can do what I see. Oop, wrong button. I tried to hit W and hit E and it did that apparently. Good job.
Right.
I'll tear your scalp out by your ass.
Down.
Right.
Oh, so just still standing. How? Finally.
Moving cautiously.
And with that, there's a good point to stop, actually, isn't it? Actually, yeah, he looks tough. So we're going to end the episode here. So like, subscribe, and that good stuff, and tune in next week when we'll have more Tyranny. Or Tyranny, however you say it. And like I said, if you want to put comments, you can. If you want to put likes, please put likes. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. And of course, if you do subscribe, you need to hit the little bell, and you get more videos from me. Apparently, it's how YouTube works now or something. And of course, share, 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 and then hopefully to get them to subscribe. We want to subscribe, bring in the subscribers. Anyway, like, subscribe, and that good stuff, and tune in to IVATOPIA. Bye for now, and have a great business day. Bye.